Hi, it's Andy, and today I have Tori with me.
Hi.
If it's not blatantly obvious what this might have to do with, you can't see Tori's shirt, what this has anything to do with, Tori and I have decided to do a read-along. And obviously you'll have seen the title of the video, so it's
not quite as much of a surprise.
Bit too late for that, Andy. Bit too late for that. It's fine. So yes, we are doing a Chronicles of Ixia Readalong. Tori is a massive fan of the Chronicles of Ixia. That is,
if you didn't know.
Yeah, if you didn't know, where have you been? Where have you been? Tori has been a massive fan of the Chronicles of Ixia for years.
2008.
2008. That's
2008.
That's like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yep.
2 years ago.
Still at uni. Have not graduated. Have not done any of the things
Not
I've done.
even slightly.
No.
And because a lot of us want to read them, but we're finding it hard to sort of squeeze them into our TBRs, we decided to just do a read along.
I'm gonna make you.
Did you go make us? So Tori is actually friends with Maria. So we have got a lot of extra bonuses for this read along that we will tell you about in this video.
So the first book of this whole series is Poison Study. It's the very first one we will be doing. And we start with our main character, Yelena, who is in prison. And she is given the choice between dying next, she's up to die next, obviously, or becoming the new poison taster for the commander, whose last one has just died.
Not very good poison taster.
Yeah. So she gets that choice and everything spirals from there.
She says, "I'm not dying today, Satan."
So yeah, she descends into chaos.
Yeah, so Poison Study is the first in this trilogy. It breaks down basically into 3 trilogies. So you've got a trilogy that follows Yelena, so that's this one here, Poison, Magic and Fire Study. And then you have a secondary trilogy which follows on from that directly chronologically, but follows a different character. Yes, you need to read it in that order. Don't sass me, don't argue with me. That's why we're doing the read along, so that you can get this in the proper order.
You will be very confused if you do not. I know there's boxes that come with 6 books and it's all the studies. Please, please, please do not read them in that order. You need the glass studies in the middle.
Follow along with us. And then we go back to study. So you've got Shadow Study, Night Study, Dawn Study. And those are the 3 main trilogies that follow the Chronicles of Ixia. There's then we've not put it back to the right order. So then we have the short story collection called the Study Chronicles. And now Maria is also doing a final trilogy, which is this original trilogy here from the point of view of another character called Valak, who you will get to know in the first trilogy when we read it. And you'll very quickly find out why it's both important and also just cathartic to have the trilogy from his point of view. So
if you try and look them up now, you will not find all 3. The first one is out already. The second one is printing in April of this year. And the third one is printing in September, hence why we are reading them at the end. And not time about with the first one. It would also give you a mass of spoilers. You can, if you're further on, read them once you've read the first trilogy, but obviously they're not all out, so we are not.
Yeah, we're just going to do them in this specific order. We're going to follow the order. We will keep you right. Don't worry.
100%.
For the read along, we are going to do 1 book a month, and it will be starting in April, when of course we will be starting Poison Study. And for the lives, we'll be doing them in the first week of the following month. So for Poison Study, because we're reading that in April, it will be the live show in the first week of May. And one of the perks of Tori being friends with Maria is that she has agreed to do some live shows and Q&As with us. Not every month, not even necessarily every... We're not sure yet. We've not arranged it quite yet. That is a TBC sort of thing.
It will definitely happen at some point, but obviously we have the time difference. She is trying to get 2+ books out this year, so it will be there. It is definitely something that she's more than happy to come on and do with us, so look out for that. But obviously it will be confirmed. We will
keep you updated. It's definitely going to happen, but she's not going to be there every month, because that's
intense.
That's a lot to ask.
Yeah. And time zones.
Time zones. The lives will also be streamed from both of our channels, so because StreamYard now have that option to do so, we will be able to stream on both channels, so it doesn't matter which one you click on, you'll still get to see the live show, but we'll post both links, so don't worry, you get all that at the time. And also because Maria is just a lovely person in general, she has said we are able to do a form that Tori is going to do because I suck with Google Forms, and there's going to be a 10 question form that you can do. There's going to be 10 questions per book, so we'll post one up on each book, and if you complete all 10 questions for the book, they're not going to be like, it's not going to be like an exam. Like, they're nice, easy questions that Maria has come up with herself.
Basically, if you read the book, you will get the answers.
You get the answers. And if you complete that and submit it to us, you will have, Maria will give us a signed book plate for you. They will not go out every month for every book when you submit them. Maria is coming over in September for Rare, so it's most likely that they are going to get all like, she's going to bring them over and we will get them sent out after that, especially if you're in the UK, because we're obviously in the UK, it'll be much easier for us to just send them out from here. So if you get them all in by then, we'll be able to like get them out for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you have the books, you can get all your signed book plates pasted into your books, is what I was trying to say.
Obviously, with Maria coming over in September, we know we aren't going to have finished everything. Don't worry, there will still be a form to complete for the ones after that. Once we submit them, I will then correspond with Maria and we'll get them sent over. Obviously, we're not asking you to read everything ahead of us. That's not the point of a read along. It will just be organised afterwards. Don't worry about it.
We'll just get them sent over in like bulk and get them out that way. So you won't get them every month. It'll just be, we'll get them in bulk in September, and then get another load in bulk most likely I think at the end when we're finished all of them, and then send them out after that as well. So it'll be a nice little thing for you to get at the end when we're finished as well.
I'm excited, especially since she doesn't manage to get over that often. My first few that I got signed were actually from doing the quiz way back when. So my first ones before I met her managed to be that way, so I'm excited for that perk to roll out to you guys.
And they will also be available internationally. I'm just saying for the UK people, when she comes over, she'll be bringing them over so that we can post them from here, just because it'll be easier. Maria does do this internationally quite a lot for her website, so we will be able to get them sent internationally, don't worry about it. Just as long as we get your details, your address on the form, as long as you fill in the form to completion, we will be able to get these signed plates to you. But just be aware, it will not be one a month. It will most likely be a little packet in bulk. That's all we ask.
Which will be a really amazing present to get through the door.
Yes, nice and fun. On the side of different links and graphics and things like that, I will link any kind of links down below. I will link all of Tori's socials. I will link all of Maria's socials. Any forms, anything. If we're doing a sign up, I don't think we've discussed if we're doing a sign up.
If there is, it'll be there.
If it is, anything that you might need to do will be in the description below. I'll make sure it's there. The books themselves, I will leave a link for places that you can buy the books if you want to do so. I will also leave a link for our Twitter and for, I think Tori wants to do a Storygraph challenge.
The new challenges are cool, so there will be one. I will sort it.
The books are also available, the first 3 on Kindle Unlimited, and they are all available on Scribd in ebook format, and the first 3 are available on Scribd in audio format. So if you want to join in but you don't want to purchase the physical books, they are available to you in those formats. I also just want to remind you, if you, and just remind you in general as a little note for KU, if you're reading a KU version of something, please make sure you go all the way to the front of the book and flip through all the way to the back of the book, last page, all the way right through to the end of the book, because the authors who submit their books that go onto KU get paid by the page, so just make sure you're letting them squeeze every single penny out of Amazon, because it's Amazon and the authors deserve every penny. So you want to do that for Maria, and if you also want to do that for every other author you read on KU, please just go all the way to the front and then go all the way to the end. Sorry. This is what I do, you know what I'm like. And of course, we all know the wonderful Bobby and her wonderful graphics, and Bobby's going to do some graphics for us, and they will be available for the read-along starting if you want to track your books that you're reading for the read-along on Instagram, or just have them to hand because they're nice. I'm not entirely sure exactly what she's doing. We kind of give her free rein with a lot of these things.
Thank God for her, because I have zero
Absolutely
ability.
zero talent with things like that. Absolutely not. No, Bobby is just an absolute lifesaver with these things, and she has all the talent. So yeah, I know Vicky has requested one so that she can tick it off as she goes reading along with the books. So they will be available, and we will link to them on one of the socials as we go. But yeah, I'm excited for this to start. I have only read the first trilogy. I've not read any further than that.
I've only read the last trilogy once. I only read it when it came out. I have not reread that.
That's surprising.
So I am well overdue.
Yeah, I'm excited to reread the trilogy because me and Fantasy don't get along, and I think I need to read it again to actually understand it. So that will be very, very helpful. And lastly, we will also be making a Discord, and that will have all the graphics on it, all the links for the lives, any information, questions you want to ask us. Tori's going to pop on some graphics for the updated maps, because there are maps in the books, but the newer books have nice, fresh, updated, higher quality maps.
And new ones.
And new maps. I've not even looked at the maps. I've not been allowed to look at the maps.
I bought it for Christmas and just not been allowed to open it. Oops.
I went to open it and she yelled at me.
I don't want her to get spoilers.
I wasn't even allowed to look at the content page.
That's because the first short story is a spoiler. It's not loud, guys. It's book 10, okay? Short stories, book 10. I will give you all of the graphics ahead of time that you can see so that you don't spoil yourself.
But yeah, there will also be rooms for both spoiler and non-spoiler discussions on the Discord. And believe me when I say, I will be very, very tough, and so will Tori, on spoiler discussions happening in places where they should not. Please use spoiler tags, because if you spoil something for someone when you're not meant to, I'll boot you and yeet you into the sun.
Don't. Please,
Don't do it.
There's so many parts of this that are so good as it comes.
Don't do it. I can't. I hate spoilers so much. I know the books are older, and I know that some people like spoilers, and I know that some people think that it doesn't matter. And if you like spoilers, fine. Look behind the spoiler tags. That's absolutely fine. But please respect that other people do not like spoilers and don't want to be spoiled. This is for everybody to enjoy. We want everybody to enjoy it and everybody to have fun. So please just respect everybody that's taken part. If you don't think you can do that, then
don't join the Discord.
Don't join it, yeah. That's it. But we really hope that you would like to join us and look forward to coming along for the ride. If you're seeing this partway through the read-along and you want to join in later on, or you've already read partway through and you want to join in later on, you're more than welcome to do so. This isn't a competition, it's not a readathon, it's not anything like that. This is just simply us reading the books.
Me making
she's making me read the books. That's fine. I'm excited to read the books. I'm very excited to read the books. These aren't even my books, by the way, can I just say. These are my shelves, but these are not my books. Tori got them down.
I did not drive to Andy specifically with all of my books to film this.
No. Not at all. She did not circumnavigate the entire country.
I literally have as well.
She really, really has. Do it for Tori.
Do it for
hashtag do it for Tori. That's it for today. Let us know if you are planning on joining us in the read along, and if you want to let us know that you are here but you don't want to leave a comment, if you leave us either the butterfly emoji or the cross swords emoji, which are pertinent to the books, but you'll need to read them to find out why. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
I always end up going, hi, it's Sandy. And I'm like, why? Why do you do that?
I'll go the other way and then we'll both just...
Well, we'll
just start with giggles and then just descend into chaos from there.
Chaos.
I'm doing the head tilt after you do
I know, it's annoying. They will be available before the readathon or just before the read-along starts. I said readathon again. Fuck.